Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we're caffeinated, dude. This guy's way too horny. Just a warning, my neighbors are here and they're being super loud. Serum 2 is a thing? There's no way. Oh boy. When the fuck did this happen? When did Serum 2 come out? Because I'm buying it. Don't buy it, it's a free update. Oh, damn, dude. Xfer always comes through. Out of all the companies, yes, you know what? I will tip because that's sick. Xfer is the only company, the only plugin company that I can update all my shit, use it on as many devices as I want. They're one of the last remaining motherfuckers to do that shit. Shout out Steve Duda, man. Legend. Guess we'll be playing with Serum 2 today. Damn, Serum 2, dude. I never thought we'd see the day. These motherfuckers are, I think they're having a sparring battle next door or something, dude. Yes, I'd like to install. Yeah, I totally read all the terms. Definitely read the terms. Damn, it's $1.5 GB. Better be good, dude. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not messing with Serum 2 yet. I'm just looking at it. Looks real good. 3 oscillators, noise oscillator, 2 filters, a sub. We're gonna dive in. We're definitely gonna dive into there. Wow, that looks really clean.
Wow, that looks really clean.
I just moved to Vegas. What do you think of the Mexican food here compared to California? Well, I was born and bred in CA. I don't know if Vegas is better. Taco stand is fucking gas. There go my neighbors popping off. I don't know. Vegas has every kind of food. You can get authentic as Mexican and also authentic as Chinese food, which is really good. They got pretty much everything out here. There's definitely more authentic Mexican food in California. I'm sipping on a Slate. Sponsor your boy, dude. 20 grams protein coffee, bro. It's great. Good product. Yeah, I don't think I could do 3 screens, dude. I got to figure this out. 3 screens is way too many screens. My head turns like almost 90 degrees to view my fucking browser. Might order some Chipotle and get some of that new honey Chipotle chicken inside of a burrito without beans because they make me diarrhea. Check something off the bucket list when I randomly ran into you at E3 2019. Damn, bro, I remember E3. Rest in peace, E3. I heard they're opening up a new one called Microtransaction Con, Fortnite Con, weird anime titty VR game on Steam Con. That's the new thing coming out soon. Weeaboo Con, I believe that's what it's called. Coming out, it's set to come out soon. See what happens. Will you ever make Phonk? I've made a couple Phonk beats, but I do feel like a lot of stuff like Phonk and shit has like plateaued. Like I don't think there's a whole lot more you could do with it. I hope I'm incorrect because I love the shit. All seriousness, what's the best way to learn Ableton? I assume trial and error, but any other tips? It depends. If you're a clean slate and you've never done music before, I would say just watch a fuck ton of Ableton tutorials on YouTube. If you can, like find one. I remember who was I watching back in the day? It's this dude with long hair and glasses on YouTube like years ago. Hi, I'm boyinaband.com. Yeah, it was Boy in a Band. I think that was his name. But find one guy that has tutorials because a lot of people do different ways. So it doesn't matter who, but find like one good dude one guy who does tutorials and then just like watch all of his stuff. And then if you reach a point where you need more, search a little bit more. But one thing I did was like you search how to blank in Ableton. So if you have experience in like, let's say you're using Logic and you use the fades a lot at the end of clips, you could be like, yo, how to add fades in Ableton. You know, shit like that. Also, Reddit helps a lot. There's a lot of smart dudes on Reddit. A lot of dumbasses too. But for the most part, they're pretty small. Bar. Damn. Hella love. I appreciate it for real, dude. Low key. Y'all hear that new Corbin? Ooh! Ooh! New album April 3rd, dude. I'm so fucking excited. That's my favorite artist. If you don't know Corbin, you need to get on that shit. Listen to Ghost with Skin. Listen to Mourn. Listen to Everything. He did a song with Key. It's okay. Yeah, it's leaked, I guess, on YouTube from last year. Dude, now my neighbors are just playing with chains now. There's been a fuck ton of support on these streams and the highlight videos and everything, which is fucking dope as shit. So yeah, thanks for that. I see a lot of people telling me that they've been listening to me since they were a kid. And it's cool because I never really put myself in that position where I'm thinking like, this will really matter to somebody. It's cool, is what I'm saying. And I appreciate the love and the support on all this shit. I know it's not the most tip-top numbers, but we're doing it. And I'm having a great time. It's really fun. I like preparing for this shit, even if I have nothing to talk about or nothing to do. It's dope. So yeah, much love to y'all. It's fucking cool. I was honestly dumb nervous about doing streams and, you know, the monologue you give yourself when you try something new and you're like, am I going to look stupid? Are people going to fuck with this? Like, is this worth it? And turns out it is. And this is fun and great. And yeah, Much love to all y'all. Appreciate it. What does your family think of your career? Has to be really proud. Thanks, dude. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Straight love. Yeah, my family is super cool with it. I remember I was living with my dad for a bit after high school. I was working at Arby's and doing shows. And then I worked at Noah's Bagels, which is the same thing as Einstein, while playing shows. And then I got a job at a smoke shop. So the first 2 jobs I hated. And this third one was the coolest because I sold hookahs and shit to my boys. And then that was the job I got fired from because of shows. And that was like the turning point of my career. It's like when people talk about, I'm not religious, but I'm knowledgeable enough to understand and respect religion now. I think I was very ignorant when I was younger. But when people say God's plan or the universe's plan or anything, or like the suffering cycle or whatever, it's kind of like that's the shit that I see. Like, you met with bad news in a sense. You can choose to treat it as such, as bad news, and let it ruin your day or your career. My life is over, blah, blah, blah. Whether it's breaking up with someone, breaking your arm, missing a show, flunking out of school. I worked at Up in Smoke, which is a legendary San Jose smoke shop. Shout out Up in Smoke. And it got to the point where I was doing too many shows, and they were like, dude, we need you here. And so they let me go, and I was kind of bummed at first. But then if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been able to go on my first bus tour and... yeah, all of that. But I think after the first tour was when my dad was like, if you want to live with me for free, you got to go to school. And so I saved a bunch of money, bought a car, and was like, hey, I'm moving. But I mean, he was mad supportive. It's just kind of the standard dad shit. Get on the Danny Brown podcast? Bro, I'd love to. No one ever fucking hits me up or gets back to me about any of that shit. So, you know, maybe someday. Someday if I'm cool enough, I could do all these cool podcasts. Yeah, dude, Corbin. Amazing. My favorite thing about Corbin is how it's kind of like how I do Tara Reid, but I will never compare myself to Corbin because he's untouchable. But I just like how, like, since day one of listening to Corbin or Spooky Black, whatever the fuck you want to call him, it's always just like on his time, which is great because you never know when something's coming out. He doesn't post anything. He doesn't talk. He doesn't say anything. And when it comes out, it's like, oh my God. And my favorite thing, I'm sorry, I'm fucking glazing this for right now, but my favorite shit about Corbin is in the past couple of years, he put out Ghost with Skin, which is fucking top to Morn, which I didn't think was possible. You guess the lyrics, whatever you do, don't go on Genius for lyrics because Genius is the Wikipedia of music. So I can go on there right now and go on like a fucking Bone song and just post whatever I think the lyrics are. And as a songwriter, dude, it's the biggest no-no. That's not directed at anyone, just in general. But Corbin, like a year after Ghost with Skin came out, he put the lyrics on Spotify, the official lyrics. And like, you think you know what they are, and then you read what they actually are, and they're so much more profound. And like, seeing his songwriting abilities get so much better. And like, fuck, it's so good. It was either Ghost with Skin or Morn came out when I ended like a super long breakup. And I was just listening to that shit nonstop. Like, dude, I know. I fucking feel you, bro. So good, dude. What a great artist. So original too. Shlomo and Simon, I know, work with him a lot. Same with Bobby. And what it seems like, this is my guess. I'm just going to talk about Corbin forever. I know he does a lot of songwriting for other artists. And I bet that Corbin is his passion project. And it's kind of like how my Tara Reid is, where it's like, this is truly what I love to do. And this is my baby. So I'm going to do it on my watch with my shit. You should sell out. Everybody should sell out as soon as you get the chance. Because coming from a dude that I never sold out, but like I missed so many financial opportunities, and now I'm definitely not broke. I got money, but like I would be so much more rich if I sold out a little bit. So sell out, everybody, do it. Just keep your music good. Anybody in here been fucking with the skate playtest? Skate 4 playtest? Anybody in here been fucking with that? Hey yo, anybody in here been fucking with the skate 4 playtest? Hey yo, anybody in here been fucking with the skate 4 playtest? Because I have, and it's very fun. It's about my 6th one. And of course we can't, it's a secret. We can't talk about it, even though they're going to post videos of it every 2 fucking weeks. I'm not going to talk about it. I will say everything you're fucking reading online is bullshit. It is so fun. It's so much fun. Everybody knows there's microtransactions in it. What do you expect? For like 10 years, that's how every game is. What the fuck do you expect? I'll tell you, I'm not going to give any specifics, but I played 1, 2, and 3 religiously. And I put about 3,000 to 4,000 hours in Skater XL. Session's garbage, so we're not going to go there. Looks great. Session looks great, but it's garbage. So same with Skater XL, dog shit. I've religiously played skateboarding games, and I will tell you, Skate 4 is the one. It's the one, bub. And it's a playtest, and it's got its problems, and it's got its bugs, and it doesn't look like it's going to look. Everyone's complaining that it looks too cartoony. Show me one skate game in the franchise that doesn't look cartoony, bro. Everyone's like, Skate 1 and 2 looked so much more real. Skate 1 and 2 had Instagram filters over the camera. I'm sure that'll be in Skate 4 too. Yeah, there's microtransactions and there's infinite amounts of fun. It's so fun. And the best part is it's not even out yet, so they're going to keep adding it. I played the first one, dude, the first playtest, and it was still so fun. And now it's gotten so much better. And I feel like people are only pissed probably because they're not playing it. Skate 4, don't want. Super buggy, super fun, but everything is great. And yeah, there's some shit I hope they'll add. I'm wishing they'll add, but I'm not going to say what they are, but I'm sure they will. And we need a story mode, dude. We need a story mode. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a story mode. Why the fuck? Dude, why in the fuck, if there's a game coming out with a story mode and you're playtesting it to the public, why the fuck would you put anything from the story in it? Everyone's like, there's no pros, there's no story, there's no... Like, dude, if you're testing out the functionality of the game and showing the map and showing the tricks and everything you can do in it and then posting about it, why would anybody, like, want to get the game later if they're not going to put more shit in it? You know what I'm saying? And speaking like contractually with them, if they have pros, which I'm sure they do, and all these crazy story plans and whatnot, you'd think they would keep that shit a little secret. I would keep it a little secret so then you could be like, oh shit, all of that stuff's in it too? Piss. Have confidence, dude. It's great. It's coming from your boy. And you don't have to buy everything either. You can play the whole game. You can play to unlock shit. You don't have to buy everything, so stop crying about it. Every game has microtransactions. It's the way of the world, dude. Great game. Skate 4, one of the best. Favorite question to ask: if you could have one animal, alive, extinct, mythical, whatever, as a homie, and you could speak to it telepathically, what would you choose and why? Well, if I could talk to it, you could probably reason with it. So probably a super dangerous animal. Bigfoot would be chill, but I feel like he would stink. A monkey would be chill, but I feel like it would stink. Saber-tooth tiger would be cool. I feel like a fish would be cool. Some sort of like ancient fish, because they're just chilling in their own lane. You can check up on them. Yo, what's up, dog? You need some shit? And they're like, nah, bro, I'm chilling. Put them in a fishbowl, watch the fucking game. Watch the big game. Fishes. Maybe, birds are fucking gay. Maybe like a cute little dinosaur. A cute little mini guy. Like a dwarf of velociraptor. Maybe. It's like a dwarf velociraptor. Damn, yo, I gotta fucking urine real quick. You guys mind if I take a little piss break, dude? Gotta empty the old bladder for a sec here. Let me give you this cool graphic that I'm still super proud of.